subi,
de plein fouet,
has been whipped strongly by so the acceleration not only of the history of art, like in the 19th century, yeah, but since little time, it is the acceleration of reality, thanks to the progress, also he made, of the informatics, so the revolution of the informatics and of telecommunication in real time, which both of them will bouleverser.
Bowling over.
Will fall over? Bowling over?
Upside down.
Will turn upside down completely and definitely the real space of the forms of the forms.
La limite.
Physical forms?
Yeah, the physical form, the forms, and which enclose the limits, which enclose the limits, the form of the arts. Au profit de, for the profit, for the benefit, of course, this is ironical, but for the benefit of real time, and of what Paul calls the rhythmology.
Pas morphologie. Morphologie.
Is the form,
Rhythmologie.
and this is it's like the process. It's like you know, form is replaced by a process, and here morphology is replaced by rhythmology, and the rhythmology of the image and sound.
Is it rhythmology like in rhythm?
Yeah, it's
Techno.
techno.
C'est pour ça que l'on peut dire que l'art contemporain, ou plutôt l'art intemporain, et sa morphologie, subit l'assaut de la rythmologie quasiment musicale, très important. Je rappelle que la musique est l'origine de la politique de la vitesse. Quand j'ai parlé de vitesse et politique, l'exemple que j'ai donné, c'est la musique. C'est la rythmologie. L'art contemporain et sa morphologie subit donc l'assaut, et j'emploie le terme assaut, de la rythmologie quasi musicale des performances et des diverses installations où se mêle de plus en plus ce que l'on appelle le spectacle vivant.
So the contemporary art, or let me say more the intemporary art.
This is neologism,
Contemporary art or the intemporary art. And its morphology are subjected to rhythmology, which is almost musical.
Musicologie.
And it's a musicology. And let me remind you that all back in Vitesse Politique and in the founding of Dromology, music is of course essential. And music is the first art of speed. So it's a fugue. It's not by any, of course, the fugue is
L'art de la fugue.
the art of the fugue is the art of speed.
Jean-Sébastien.
If you could hear us. So coming to the rhythmology, we come to the terminology, to the words of, and to the conception of performance, happening, and of the different installations which are within now the contemporary or intemporary art, and which form more or less what we call le spectacle vivant, the living spectacle. You know, there's like a tableau vivant we had in the 18th century, le spectacle vivant, living spectacle. But spectacle is where the theatre plays, so it's the performance.
Et je termine par
Okay.
On se trouve donc devant la dualité d'un art lumière, vitesse de la lumière, illumination, art lumière en route vers le devenir musique de l'image, télévisée, ou art matière de la plasticité. Il faut choisir entre la dynamique et sa panique, émotionnelle et autre, la mise en transe des foules subjuguées, c'est ça la musique, y compris la musique militaire, ou la statique et sa résistance des matériaux. C'est ici et nulle part ailleurs que se joue désormais le sort de l'économie politique.
So, and I will start with this last, which is out of the last book, which is really essential for the three artists in here are absolutely fundamental. So, art lumière, art light, on its way towards the becoming music, le devenir musique. On its way towards the becoming music of the TV visual image, or we may say art materiality of de la plasticité, of plasticity. We have to choose between both. We have to choose. So it is between mass corporeity, matière, materiality, and light information. And this is all, I mean, it's the concentration of 40 years writing it's in those two words. This means we have to choose between the dynamism, la dynamique, the dynamism, and its panique, the panic, and the panic linked to dynamism. The putting into a trance, my God, putting into trance of physical masses, like military marches in music, or like we go through the streets in France, you know, in summer you always have music everywhere, which is kind of, or you have the techno, as the Wolfgang of course. So the putting into trance of the masses, where all difference is the static, still static, carrying, and the resistance of the materiality. The resistance of materials and of the bodies. So it's rhythmology or morphology. It is here and nowhere else that today plays the destiny of political